With the novel coronavirus shrieking across the world, many industries have been hard hit, but none have experienced the extent of damage as the aviation industry. Since the outbreak began, many airlines were flying empty flights, and with more and more travel restrictions kicking in, air traffic is only expected to decline further. Demand for global travel is now decreasing, resulting in fewer and fewer reservations by passengers, and airlines have had to cancel flights to deal with the low volume. In this analysis, we take a look at the impacts on aviation, what needs to be done, and do stay tuned till the end for a special message from the AirplaneProductions on the current situation. Passenger flights within China is obviously the first to take a hit, nearly halving within the first week of the coronavirus outbreak. But due to the truly global spread of the disease outside China, flights have also been cut internationally. Most notably, International Airlines Group has cut capacity by 75%. Other airlines, such as Scandinavian, LOT, completely suspended operation. Finnair is cutting theirs by 90% starting April 1st, Virgin Atlantic cutting 85%, and many others outside this list. In fact, there's just too much to mention. Airlines have also had to retire older aircraft ahead of their original schedule. An example, most notably, is KLM, retiring their 747 ahead of the summer 2021 schedule initially planned. Amongst these airlines, several were already struggling even before the outbreak began, and with the coronavirus situation, their financials are only about to get worse. One of these is Norwegian, which has since laid off 7,500 staff. According to the Center for Aviation, most airlines are now likely to experience bankruptcy should they not receive financial backing by May of 2020, while IATA predicts the cost to total $113 billion USD. United States has already guaranteed a $50 billion backing to the American airlines. However, the impacts the situation has on airlines will in turn funnel down to smaller impacts on aircraft manufacturers. Airbus, for example, will have to decide on the number of aircraft per month produced for its A330neo, the re-engined version of the aircraft highly used for international medium-haul flights, which has been the hardest hit. Largest customer for the A330neo, AirAsia, also had to defer orders for the aircraft. Previously, the market for widebodies was already shrinking, with a growing demand for new, smaller, middle-of-the-market jetliners. However, Airbus is likely to pull through without the need for financial backing, though this is my own prediction, but a justified one due to strong demand for A320neo aircraft. During the SARS outbreak, Airbus barely had to cut A320 production and held high rates. Boeing single out, however, does not afford them the same privilege. With production halted and deliveries suspended following the worldwide groundings, Boeing's cash flow was already badly hit by the grounding of 737 MAX. Recently, the United States acknowledged that aid will be given to Boeing. Airline orders have also been put aside, with Qantas deferring orders for its Project Sunrise aircraft, the Airbus A350. Of course, the virus will have impacts on the aviation industry for a much longer time to come. But with the health of people always rightfully first, this isn't the time for airlines or anyone to put profit over safety. As Finnair's CEO said, this will be a survival of the fittest, but it is important that airlines must stay afloat. Together, the aviation industry must navigate through this period of turbulence. It must pull through these bumpy thunderstorm clouds to emerge into clear skies with new heights. And to all of those battling at the front line, be it the aviation sector or medical fields, the Airplane Productions would wish all a truly clear sky ahead in one of the darkest storms the world has ever seen. Aviation will pull through. And when this crisis eventually ends, aviation will take to even greater heights. Don't worry, aviation. The world is waiting for your comeback.
Open your eyes, you'll see the world awakens, waiting to say hello to a brand new dawn. Relive the romance of flying the world with me, falling in love with travel again. Open your eyes, you'll see the world awakens,
waiting to say hello to a brand new dawn. Relive the romance of flying the world with me,
falling in love with travel again.
take my hand, let's fly, our journey's just beginning.
Sharing that special feeling alone.